Now, one of the new companies, one of the new energy vehicle company that caused serious chaos in the market, it has to be Xiaomi, right? I mean, Xiaomi, they started selling cars sometime back in 2024, and they've been selling cars for almost 2 years now. And I must say, their deliveries have been exploding like crazy. I remember Xiaomi launching the SU7, their first model. It received so many orders from that model in a way that they did not feel the pressure to quickly launch the second model. The second model, which is the YU7, which came last year, even that model came and shook or took the entire market by storm. And it is because of the kind of cars they are making. I mean, they are quite a beauty, right? And you can say so many good things about them, but something that we are starting to see now is that due to the massive competition, or due to the Chinese consumers knowing about Xiaomi products, the cars and all the other stuff, it looks like Xiaomi now, in terms of demand, in terms of growth, it is not growing or not receiving as many orders as they used to. I mean, Xiaomi launched a new SU7 this year, all new SU7, and I mean the Xiaomi of the past, like I said, SU7 when it was launched, the YU7, Xiaomi had so much orders in a way that in the few hours, just in one day after the launch, few hours later, that car was sold out for the next 6 to 12 months, which was so amazing to see the kind of demand that Xiaomi experienced onto that time or during that period. With NIO, it has been normal until we got to see the NIO launching last year, the all new NIO ES8, the L90. Those two models, I can tell you now, they've done so much, especially with the NIO ES8. It has done so much for NIO. I mean, that car, from just September to date, they've already sold over 100,000 cars, which sort of like tells us that they received, or they had a lot of demands. They secured tons and tons of orders, which is why that car is still selling well today. 100,000, it was so massive. I remember just a day after that car was launched, right? It was said that NIO had already secured 60,000 orders, which was so amazing, so massive. I mean, NIO, it's not a company that discloses orders, but the rumors were saying that's where the orders are at. What NIO only came to say was that the orders exceeded their expectations. That is what they said. Now, someone might be asking, why am I talking about Xiaomi, talking about NIO's orders, right? Well, it's because the SU7 that Xiaomi launched, apparently in the first 4 days, it received 60,000 orders. Look, this is not a bad figure at all, but when I saw this figure personally, I was like, look, it is going down in China. The competition is just on another level. You cannot really guarantee, because someone who was seeing, or so many people that saw Xiaomi when they launched the SU7, when they launched the YU7, I'm telling you, so many people never really thought. They thought Xiaomi was set up for good in terms of the orders they received on a model and all that. People, I'm sure there were some that they thought that Xiaomi will forever have probably over 200,000 or over 150,000 orders, as they were getting from the other previous models. I mean, SU7, YU7, trust me, those cars have done the most for Xiaomi. Just two models. They deserve a round of applause. But this figure that I'm seeing here, it's becoming more real to say that, look, the competition in China, the market, new energy vehicle market in China, it is not as straightforward, right? Today you might be up, that does not guarantee your tomorrow, right? And yeah, this is, I suppose, what is happening. I mean, 60,000 orders in 4 days, it's still good, right? It's still pretty decent, but for Xiaomi, this is low compared to the kind of orders they had in the previous models. This, again, shows you the massive competition that is onto China. NIO, our very own, with the ES8, these kind of orders, it took NIO maybe it only took NIO a couple of hours to get to these orders with the ES8. And saying that Xiaomi got to this figure in 4 days, it shows you, it demonstrates to us that, look, it is going down in China. Chinese consumers are so woke in a way that they don't just buy a car. ES8, all your new ES8 starting price, it's over 407, or it's around 407,000 RMB. Starting price of SU7, it's what? 250,000 RMB. It starts around there, or it's around there. And both cars, you can see that if you are to go deeper and look into the price, NIO, chances are the all new NIO ES8 in terms of success rate will have a better success rate than this SU7. But anyways, like I said, I'm just here telling you what I'm seeing or what I'm picking up to say, if car makers like Xiaomi are experiencing these kind of orders, so you ought to celebrate when NIO gets 50,000, 60,000 orders from their main brand, because their cars are way more expensive than this car of Xiaomi. NIO's ES8 is way more expensive than what most cars that Chinese EV makers are selling, right? It must be taken cognizant of. That is very important for you to measure not just what NIO is doing, but also measure that against what other EV competitors are doing. And my friends, this is very interesting. I know NIO tomorrow is launching the L80. It will be very interesting to see how much is the L80 going to secure in terms of orders, because price wise I'm quite certain that it will be around the same price as the SU7. But let us wait to see what is going to go down tomorrow, or what will tomorrow will be like for NIO. So I am happy, I am excited, I like what I see. Blue sky is coming, long term will win, and those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price are going to be rewarded with time. My dear friends, tell me what you think about this. Like, share, subscribe, hit or click that notification bell, because it does take me some time to create this kind of content. I will see you on the next one. That is all from me, and let's GDN.